Hello YouTube, we are back with some more commentary for you all. I'm joined by the Highwayman, the partner in crime, TJ. As we go over some matches from Sully's Abode, which is the shop that we go to every Thursday for Digi. For those of you in the Chicagoland area, feel free to check them out. They're in Bolingbrook. Very great shop. A lot of TCG stuff. They have pretty much a locals every day, if I'm not mistaken. They've got like Vanguard, Shadowverse, Lorcana, DBZ, Digi, One Piece. So they got the whole gambit. So feel free to check them out. Their TCG player link is in the video description below, which also has our socials, which contains our Twitter, Instagram, TCG player affiliate, and our YouTube membership as well. So please check them out. We would love to keep interacting with y'all via those other social media platforms. It's just great to get to know each other and, talk about stuff from time to time. So look forward to seeing you there. But over here, we've got a pretty good matchup. We've got Oscar playing HeavyLeo on the left and Arby playing his Fenriloogamon on the right. Arby kind of taking a break from the dog, it looks like, going from one dog to another, the blue dog to the purple dog. So interested to see how that goes. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into the round over here.
So I know it's been a while since Arby's played Fenry, so he was a little bit nervous because Fenry just resolves a million sort of things.
Yeah.
And round one though, Oscar cooked me. He's
HeavyLeo can be scary, man.
Yeah, and he's very good with HeavyLeo. He's a very, very good player with it. He's super cool, super chill guy too.
Yeah.
Love playing against him.
I was also surprised that Arby ended up playing Luga, just because I remember as we were like on our way over there, he was just like, I'm really fucking tired. I was just like, oh, okay. Probably go for like
Luga.
So when he said he was tired and he's like, he's playing Luga, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, Luga is definitely not the best deck to pick if you're tired. I don't think it's a good call on that, but he did it.
He did it,
and he did pretty well at the end of the day.
Yeah. Pretty good setup as well.
Yeah.
Trainings and AGs ready to go.
HeavyLeo doesn't really push that much aggression, so like Arby's just setting up to be able to just go crazy.
Now I will say, different builds that I've played against with HeavyLeo, I feel like they can push aggression too, depending on how the particular pilot wants to go about it. I know round one I played against a HeavyLeo that was like super low to their ground and was very aggressive with like almost like a rookie rush mentality to kind of help turbo into a level 6.
Terreno trashes the Gato. Okay.
Feels like Oscar might be going for a little bit more, like you said, the more
HeavyLeo. It will bottom deck
bottom deck the Terreno.
Well, he played really aggressive against me when I was playing Leviah. He played it really well. Because Fenry's not a deck you want to wait. You don't want to wait and let them set up. You want to play aggressive. So I'm surprised he didn't go up earlier with the level 5 to just try and get some chip, and like worst case just Fortitude, play the level 5 out, and then go HeavyLeo.
Sure.
Because the thing is, like, when Fenry has an AG on board and a Luga in back and 2 trainings, you're not going to stop their play. Their turn, when they do their thing, if they have the pieces they need in hand, it's going to happen.
As we're about to see here.
Yeah, so he'll go into the new Lugarmon, who on Evo lets him draw 1 and then can trash 1.
Speaking of which, the new Lugar, I need to update my Fenry deck. I've been meaning to do that for a long... Yeah, I have the pieces. I even made a fucking video over it, but I just haven't actually put the cards in the sleeves.
Also, sorry, I should have said it lets him trash 1 card first, gets +2 KDP for the turn, and then if there's a Tamer card with SOC trait in his sources, he can draw 1.
Yeah.
So he's doing the whole thing. He will go into Fenry paying the cost. He played out that other Lugar off of the Soul Lugar effect. He only has 1 card to play out right now. He will Alliance. Big numbers, 2 checks. So here comes the weird part. He can't delete the heavy.
Yeah.
HeavyLeo doesn't have security, it does have piercing, so it would be able to pierce through Fenry next turn if he swung because of the Grapplio. Grapplio gives it piercing.
Now if Leo were to block, now does he reboot? I always forget that because like he does something when he suspends. No.
He. Sorry. Here, hold on. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
Also, sorry for a little bit of frame drop here, guys. It shouldn't last very long. I'm not sure why it's happening again. We were fine for a bit, and then it's so weird because it's just like sometimes it's like, yeah, I'm gonna frame drop today.
I wonder if it's just like if there's stuff running in the background. I don't know.
No, so the way HeavyLeo does not have blocker right now.
No. Okay.
He only gets blocker if he has the loader Leo in sources. Does have fortitude though, so he'll be able to minus DP from the Leo effect, so he can minus 2k on it. And then he will do the undeletion effect of the HeavyLeo, which lets him do Digivolve 1, and then he can return a 6000 DP or lower Digimon to the bottom of deck.
Oof.
So he can bottom deck the Black Gato, yeah.
That's rough.
And then yeah, so it's just kind of a bad spot, and turn does go over to Oscar at that point. He can Silex anybody under there to get his source back, so Fortitude is live again.
That's sneaky. I didn't think about that.
Arby should have probably just gone ahead and swung Black Gato first, I think.
Yeah.
And the Soul Lugar. Oh no, I guess it would unsuspend after deleting. Actually, was he? Because he counts himself. I forgot. He does count himself.
Mode. Holy Jesus! No wonder he looked at his security. God damn.
It's like Arby forgot to put the AG back out too as well.
Yeah.
End of turn, because he still would have had end of turn procedures, but I think he got caught off guard with
the fortitude play.
The D-Digivolve. Yeah, I think he wasn't thinking about that.
Oof. That's...
Yeah, so Arby's entire trash is gone.
That, I think, changes the tide of the game a whole lot. You know? Not a whole lot, but I mean, in a way.
When the merciful mode goes bye-bye, it will trash the top card of Arby's security. Arby's properly resolving memory game would have had off an AG. Tyranno will reveal all of that. He'll grab a Soul Lugar for setup, which I think is smart.
And I mean, I think the thing is that like I just feel like trash now for Arby is very bare bones.
Ooh.
And that's also rough because we know that there's now 2 AGs at the bottom of the deck. Which I mean, like with the trainings and the analog is not. He's not in a bad spot, but it's not ideal. Bad. Yeah.
He will have Lugar here. Won't be able to kill the merciful mode, but yeah.
Let's get some cycle.
He'll be able to draw some cards, trash some stuff, get a Lugar back. The good thing about current Fenry with the newer pieces, at least that new Lugar, and the new Tyranno, is it makes it a lot more effective at putting cards in trash. So you can set up for the Fenry play a lot easier.
Yeah.
We'll choke Oscar to 1. Start a turn, that'll trash for trash top card of security. Does give him a Lugar amount of security or in trash, that's good. Can swing, HeavyLeo, Black Gato, oh boy.
Okay. So Black Gato's back in trash.
Yeah, that's just 2 checks.
Okay. So final Zubagon punch, reboot, blocker, and plus 3k DP.
Yeah, so it's at 16k right now, and does have Fortitude live.
Interesting.
So Arby can swing, but he's gonna risk losing. He's gonna risk down to Digivolve. So training going to Lugar. Ramon won't do anything else extra. He'll tuck AG under before he does his next play. Training again to go into Soul Lugar for 1. He'll be able to spit out for lower because of AGs and sources. Goes Tyranno. Gains a memory off the Lugar inheritable. Tyranno on play.
Top 3.
Top 4.
4. Picks up a Lugar.
Yeah, no tamer for him to grab. So put those bottom, and then he can trash 1.
Just starting with trash.
Looks like he's. I think he's thinking about his Fenry play. problem is the second he does his whole thing, he's gonna just get de-digivolved again by the heavy Leo, and it's gonna just play back out, and then he's gonna have a whole issue in his hand. And I mean, Oscar just has game next turn.
Right.
All right, so Arby's forgetting to trash the card. He'll go into Solugar though to pitch the Fenry. Do that. It'll swing. Be able to play out some bodies. So Black Gato. All those good things. He will Alliance.
And then restand since he played something out. Does end up blocking.
Yep, they're both 16.
Yeah.
So the stack will die. He should have used the Lugar that he played out.
Yeah. So then Black Gato gets bottom decked.
Yeah.
And Heavy Leo comes back out.
Yeah, he should have.
Ooh, that's rough.
I think Arby actually talked to me about this too. I think Arby realized like, oh, I misplayed. I think a couple of times where it's like I definitely could have made better plays. Which he definitely like if he would have gone. If he probably could have used the Black Gato or I guess he could have done the Lugar instead of the Tyranno, been bigger, swung, kept his Fender stack on board. Even though it would have gotten de-digivolved, that's fine. He still would have had the Solugar. He still would have gained the memory off of the end of attack from the Lugarmon. So he would have kept turn. The forces Oscar to bottom deck the Black Gato. But Arby still has a stack on board. And can do technically he can do another Solugar effect. I don't think it's once per turn.
I know it's
looks like Arby just scoops and they go next.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, Heavy Leo, again, another one of those like sleeper decks that I think people are just forgetting that it's there. It's still pretty darn good. Yeah. We saw it snuck into like the top placings at Nats. It didn't get like top 16 by any means, but like it still got like there's a Heavy Leo player I believe in day 2.
Yeah. I mean, Heavy Leo is a deck that should not be slept on. Heavy Leo is a good deck. Fortitude is a very, very, very strong trait when utilized properly.
I think what probably stops people from playing it is mainly just unfamiliarity, right, with Fortitude and like how to, think about it. It's not like a difficult thing to wrap your head around. It's just not something that's like been around for very long.
Yeah, it's a new trait to get used to. Most reality too, if he would have suspended the Lugar, he would have been able to keep the Tyrannomon on as a blocker, which just makes it harder for Oscar to close game potentially, especially if he was able to keep turn and then do another Fenry play and play out another card or something. Who knows?
Well, anyways, move on to game 2.
Goes Terran back.
Goes into Leo.
Yeah, it has to go into it for 3 because it does not. It only goes for 2 over Leo or Alec.
Okay. So Arby gets a double hit here. Double hit, gets a Luga and an AG, which is what you want to see.
Chokes Oscar to 1.
Yep. And then does remember to trash the Lugar this time. A good start.
Just green memory boost. Just starts setting up. Grab Leo there. Bottom deck the rest. It's the next anybody gone, unfortunately, for Oscar. That might make a difference.
Alright, so check with the little boy. Ends up with a Leo hit in security. Plays out an Analog Youth. Picking up a Lugar, but having to trash a Training and a Calling.
Yeah, that's rough.
And does swing with Tyranno. Big guy lives.
Lives. Okay.
Big guy.
Big mains. Just plays the AG. Yeah.
That's fair.
I think that's fine. He's just trying to set up because he wants to use the regular Lugamon to do things. Lek will reveal top 5. We'll add 1 card.
God, this man's running the Mega Gargo Ace. Jesus.
Yeah, he's got one. I think he's got 1 or 2 in there. I mean, it's good. It makes sense.
That's a good tech, yeah.
Okay, he'll swing over the Tyranno. Will not use the one attacking effect of the Leo.
Which is also fair. And then just plays out a boost for 3. Ooh. And, okay. Picks up the Leo again.
Gone. They'll be able to hatch. He'll gain 1 memory off of AG. Go Luga in the back. So Arby's in a pretty good spot now. He just has enough memory to kind of just start setting up. That's really good.
Yeah.
Get some bodies on board that he can use. Like, he's pretty much good to go next turn. Goes Lugarmon.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that makes sense.
lord.
And training. Yeah, he's... Oh my lord.
He's cooking.
We'll grab the Death X. I think that's smart. Especially if Oscar continue... Or Oscar... I don't know why I said Oscar. Especially if Oscar continues to put more bodies on board.
Oscar.
I don't know why I said it like that. Ooh.
Alright, we do Leomon when attacking to go into...
Grap.
Yep. Does hit a Soul Lugar, and Fortitude allows him to bring back out.
Yep. Looks like Oscar's debating what to do. Looks like he's thinking about popping. Yeah, he's gonna pop A.
Yep.
Mem boost to go into a Leol there.
And then pops it again.
Yeah, we'll swing Leol one attacking effect to go into the Loader Leo. We'll... Oh boy.
Oh boy. Well.
He can't unsuspend. He's only got 3 security. Arby's got 2 analog, 2 AG, and a train. Jesus.
And a level 4 already established in raising, so.
And there's no way for him to get blocker at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go Bancho, but that's not really gonna.
See, that is one thing though I will say that scares me about Fenry is that you do have to be aggressive to kind of keep pace, because otherwise you wait too long, like you said, you're just cooked. But like I feel like sometimes too you get bitten in the ass when you swing in and you're like, well, I just gave you like literally everything you need, so have fun.
Yeah. So the Bancho Leo, what it can do here is that all turns, once per turn, when a Digimon becomes suspended, any Digimon, you may have one of your opponent's Digimon get minus 4,000 DP and gain secure attack -1 until the end of their turn. So I think Oscar's plan here is to stop,
stall out for another turn, essentially.
Yeah. He'll swing Soul, gain a memory, pitch the Fenry, go into the Fenry for 4. He's at 5, so he goes to 1.
Yeah.
We'll draw for Evo. Can play out some bodies. Can play out the Tyranno, Lugar, and the Luga. Suspend the Lugar. I think that's the correct target to suspend here for sure.
Yeah.
So he's 18k for 2 checks. He will get the minus 4k and sec -1, but I don't know where he's sending it to. I'm guessing Oscar's giving it to the... Okay, he's going to do the minus... Oh, we'll sit there clarifying. Arby's forgetting that he should have gained some memory here after playing bodies.
Right.
Looks like. All right, so he'll just pop the Tyranno. So there's no sec minus then.
Okay.
Flashy Boss Punch, which is a rough hit for Arby.
What does it do again?
So suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 12,000 DP for the turn. Ooh. Then one of your Digimon with Leomon or Bancho in its name may attack.
Jesus.
Okay, so he chooses to suspend the Luga and then
minus 12k on the Fenry.
Yeah, which after the attack finishes, Fenry's TP would drop back down to 12, causing him to be
fizzle
deleted.
Out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Arby setting up just another stack here.
Leo's got a lot of stuff going for it. That's interesting.
Okay, what is he cooking?
I feel like here you could... Oh, okay. Soul Lugar.
AG.
We'll allow him to play out another body. So plays out a Tyranno. Gains a memory from Lugar effect. On play effect occurs. Picking up a Lugar. Pitching 1. So pitching a Black Gato. Okay. Training.
Choke him to 1. Yeah, I mean, no boosts on board.
Yeah.
He only has 2 checks realistically.
Yeah. And then
there's no black source, so he can't
yeah.
Zubagon, and he can't keep turn by any means.
So at this point, it's just more of a...
At this point, it's just...
Try to control board as best he can, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is with a stacking back, it's all just going to come back.
Right. The HeavyLeo... The Digivol...
And then bottom deck the Lugar. Yeah. But, I mean, Arby's got another training. He's got an AG. Got 2 analogs. So gain memory off of AG. Does he have another Soul Lugar? He should.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah, just training.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Go Solugar for 1. Draws. Yep, you draw. Plays a card. Plays out a Lugamon. Interesting. Okay.
I think it's because he forgot to slide the AG underneath before going into.
Yeah. So then he'll go ahead and put the AG under now.
Which, I mean, I feel like he's in a...
It doesn't really stop him at all.
No, because he can swing, go into the Fenry. Fenry can, like, restand by popping Bancho. Bancho doesn't have
blocker.
But it does. Oh yeah, because he
HeavyLeo has blocker, and he can give sec -1 to one thing. And -4k. And I think he only has 1 Black Gato and trash, so I guess it does make a difference right now. 1 Black Gato.
There should be only 1 because he bottom decked 1 off of the merciful mode play. Yeah.
Merciful mode play was last game. That was game before.
Jesus.
That was game 1. This is game 2. He has a Black Gato in hand. So if he has a way of trashing it, so he'll swing with that. Go back into Fenry. And play out up to 3 bodies. The Black Gato, Tyranno. And
it does decide to alliance with the Lugar this time.
Yeah, be big guy. So -4k, sec -1 on the Tyranno. Abode die, which will let him de-digivolve, and then he can bottom deck 1 6 KDP or less. So he'll just do the Lugamon.
Oh,
the -2k off of the Leel inheritable, which makes the Soul Guard 2. Yeah, okay.
Oof.
And then,
jeez.
Okay, yeah. So minus another bit because of swing, and then they go to game 3. It looks like.
Yep. Or at least the start of game 3. Because these are some long matches, that's for sure.
Yeah. It looks like... Well, I'm wondering... Oh, I guess the stack would have been unsuspended because of the inheritable. So, like, he had to...
Huh.
He had to choose one. He couldn't get both off of the board.
I mean, it's interesting, right? I almost feel like...
He could have... done the Bancho Leo effect on the Black Gato to give it sec -1. Sure. So then Black Gato couldn't have closed out the game. And then he could have still bottom decked the other stack. So then he would have had another turn and all those bodies are stuck on board.
It is interesting though, because I mean, like, I feel like HeavyLeo, with all the stuff that it has in its arsenal with like de-digivolve, check -1, fortitude, like actually like matches up pretty well against Fenry.
Yeah. Which makes sense. I mean, it's kind of a perfect counter because it punishes Fenry for deleting the stack. He'll swing, he'll spit out the loader. The Death X and security.
Slides the X antibody underneath, and then agility training.
Fortitude. Push up.
Lugar for 3. And the turn shenanigans will pop off.
He needs to draw 2 first. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Black Gato. That's perfect.
And an Uber. Not that it really matters in this particular matchup.
No, yeah.
Does have an analog use, so he's able to keep turn, getting another stack ready to go. Yeah.
That's huge.
And plays that. Oh, nice double hit.
And there's an AG, and and it's the good. I honestly do. I think that like I like old Lugar's inheritable more for the stack for like the plays and everything with Soul, but at the same time, new Lugar is so good at setting up your trash more quickly when you're like behind that it's so good.
Yeah,
it's such a good card. See another training come down, grab another heavy, bottom deck up BT-15 Leo. Looks like Oscar's debating what he wants to do. The HeavyLeo is a problem, but he's gonna check its trash.
Something
probably think about Omni. Nope, just goes Leo. No Omni, but I mean, right now Arby could just have game this turn,
which is wild.
Those Lugar. Yep.
And then here. That protoform is also, yeah. There you go.
That
nice.
Protoform's huge.
Huge.
Then he can go. Oh, no Soul Lugar.
Oh, no Soul Lugar. Okay.
And that won't even activate X antibody because he's deleting by his own effect.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. Pitch 1, pitch 2, pitch 3. Did he just draw that Soul Lugar or did he have it?
I don't know.
That came from like back in his hand.
No, the AG's gone too.
Wait, that's fine. He can get the AG out of trash with the Luga. Training, goes into the training.
That's true. I do think, I will say, I think both players were probably trying to speed through because for those of you who, can't really tell because you weren't there, right?
This was a long match.
This was a long match and they were coming into time. So I think both players were just trying as best they could to just go as quickly as possible and just try to get to game.
I think I'm standing right there next to Arby. I think that's my legs right there.
Those sexy legs.
That's it. And then I think that's it. Yeah, they just tie. Oscar's too short, and that was Arby's last turn, and he couldn't close it out there.
I mean, one could argue that Oscar probably could have taken it, but I mean, you never know. I mean, I think though, really good back and forth between both players. I think we're seeing a lot of good counter plays on both sides, which is really cool to see. And it's really nice to see like HeavyLeo like keep up with a big hitter like Fenry.
Yeah, for sure.
In a set of 3 as well, like it really kept toe to toe for most of the round.
Yeah, I think it's a really bad match for Fenry, to be honest. I think it just perfectly counters Fenry because it punishes Fenry's unsuspend, so that it instantly stops their aggression because it's gonna. A lot of times, it's gonna force them to lose to pass turn. On top of that, as well, it's gonna be able to clear board. Bottom deck things instead of trashing them, or instead of sending them to trash is huge. And the Merciful mode is a great tech against any purple deck.
Yeah, agreed. Merciful mode absolutely just at the right time is just devastating for any purple deck. Henry, Levia, Bielza back in the day too. Like a good timed merciful mode is absolutely no mercy at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think really good match. Really nice showcase of HeavyLeo. I think this was probably one of the better like HeavyLeo gameplay. Like this is what I think most like, I guess if you want to call it meta HeavyLeo players are running. I know we had like a little spicier one with Anthony when he was trying to combine like HeavyLeo with poop. But this is more of like the tried and trusted like HeavyLeo that's been like running around recently. So really good, I think, showcase of it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate all the support. And we'll see ya on that flippy flip. Bye-bye.
Bye.